Early in October 1990, we made a special trip down to Plymouth, North Carolina to help my dad make molasses. Dad has started making molasses in Plymouth about 6 years ago, but almost 60 years ago he helped his dad make molasses on the family farm near Greenville, South Carolina.
Producing 9 gallons of molasses. Back when I was a boy, farm near Greenville, South Carolina, I helped my dad make molasses, and we would spend maybe 2 or 3 months each year in the fall producing molasses, and some years we'd produce as much as 2,000 gallons. And we didn't grow all this cane on our farm. The other farmers nearby would bring in their cane to the mill. We would process the molasses and then keep 1/3 of the molasses as a toll for squeezing the juice and cooking it into molasses. Then in the winter we would take these molasses into Greenville, South Carolina, and walk the streets, peddle these molasses out for sometimes as little as 35 cents a gallon. And that's the way we disposed of those molasses that we made in the fall.
This is the field where the cane is grown. Here you can see some of it still standing, and some has been harvested to make syrup. Don't need that. And the only way to get it undubbed is to I want you to get an idea of how tall this molasses cane is, the sorghum cane.
This is inside the cane field. This is the cane that's not been cut. And it's real tall. And then, let's see. There's some of the stalks.
Take a picture of me. Look here. No, wait a minute. I'll show you what they'll do.
My dad. And that's a stalk of cane. See, my dad's 6'2". That's how is that, and that's the farthest he can reach.
Okay, set him off.
Okay, this is me. I'm about 4'5". And this is the farthest I can reach. This is the top of a stalk of cane. It
has the seeds in it.
It has the seeds in it, See, I don't want to tear it out. But, well,
You cut it off before you put the cane through the mill.
you cut this off before you put the cane through the molasses mill. And, hey Dad, why don't you show them, that is a stalk that's been cut off. It has a bee on it too. Anyway.
This is the cane standing before it's been pressed.
You cut and pressed.
And this is the cane after it's been pressed.
This is the husks.
They're called pummies.
And $2.50, you can buy a pint of molasses. That sound, if you can hear it off in the distance, is the tractor. So the tractor has to be running for the mill to work, because you've got to run the like kind of sheet on the thing on the side of the tractor to the mill, and that's what
Now we're coming back from the field to the clearing where we have the mill for squeezing the cane, squeezing the juice out of the cane, and the cooker for boiling the juice down to molasses. It's driven by the John Deere tractor in this case. You can see the big wheel turning and the sheds under where we're working right now.
Now, back when I was a kid and I was helping my dad make molasses, things moved a little slower than they're moving today. Back then, my dad pulled his press with a mule instead of a tractor. Today, I'm using a tractor, as you see, but back then he used a mule. We would attach a huge pole to the top of the press, hook the mule to this pole, and the mule would go round and round and pull the press. And that's the way we press the juice from the cane. Now, things were a lot slower then, and it took longer to press a run of juice than it does today. My dad would get up about 4 o'clock in the morning and hook the mule to the press, and he would begin pressing the juice. Take about 4 hours to press a run of juice in those days, and he would work until about 6 o'clock in the morning, and then he would call us children. We would get up and run the press and with the mule and press the juice, and then he would start cooking the molasses. Then we would work all day and until way up in the night, about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I suppose, and then we would knock off for the day.
hours, right, Mom? Here, guys.
Now, if you can't carry that, Chris, you need to get less.
That's good.
Can you carry that?
I think so.
Got it?
Well, here.
Mind it. Wait this, wait this.
Wait a minute, Chris.
Once you let Granddad do that, you just watch, Chris. But you have to get the match burning real good before you stick it in there.
No, this is good.
Get out!
Don't get too dirty.
If that was to drink it.
Don't wet it around here. We can't stand it.